They said revolvers were done, dead, left in the dust by polymer incapacity. But they didn't see this coming. These aren't hand-me-downs or museum pieces. These are fresh, factory new wheel guns made for today's shooters. Bigger bores, smarter designs, red dot ready frames, wild porting, and even dual caliber madness. Whether you're a die-hard revolver fan or just getting curious, what's dropping this year is anything but old school. Some are built to carry, some are made to flex, and a few, they're downright overkill in the best way. This isn't a nostalgia trip, it's a full power update on the revolver world, and you're about to see why these 10 new models are making serious noise in 2025. You're watching All About Firearms. Make sure you hit subscribe because what's coming next, you don't want to miss it. Number 10, Heritage Badger. You know that one revolver that looks simple but shoots like a dream? Yeah, this is it. It's the kind of firearm that doesn't try too hard because it doesn't have to. Chambered at 22 LR and paired with a spare 22 Magnum cylinder, it gives you 2 calibers to play with right out of the box. Great for target days. Even better for popping varmints on the weekend. The 6.5-inch barrel isn't just for show. It stretches your accuracy and keeps the balance tight in your hands. Weighing 33.2 ounces and measuring just under 12 inches long, this one feels right the second you pick it. The wood grips aren't some fancy add-ons. They give you that solid, confident hold every shooter wants. No fancy gadgets, no gimmicks, just a smooth single-action trigger, a rock-steady frame, and an old-school vibe that gets the job done. Expected price around $180 to $200 depending on availability. Pros: fires both 22 LR and 22 Magnum. Long barrel for better accuracy. Comfortable wooden grips. And great price for tight budgets. Cons: single action only. And fixed sights, no adjustments. Now number 9. Lipseys SP101 327 mag. Some revolvers are snappy. This one's smart. It gives you power without punishing your hand, and it does it in style. Chambered in .327 Federal Magnum, it hits harder than a .38 but stays easier to handle than a full-blown .357. That's the kind of balance most carry guns dream of, and here you get 6 shots, one more than usual, tucked into a compact frame that feels right at home on your hip or at the range. The 3-inch barrel keeps things steady without adding bulk. It's crowned at the muzzle for better accuracy and easier holstering. Up top, you've got a bright gold bead front sight paired with a fully adjustable rear, perfect for fast target work or dialing things in at a distance. It weighs about 27 ounces and stretches 7.75 inches overall. Solid but not heavy. Stainless steel all around means it's built tough, and those black rubber grips with wood inserts, they fit like they were made for your hand. Right now it rents around $919. Not cheap, but you're paying for real performance. Here's some pros. 327 Magnum gives you power with less recoil. Holds 6 rounds instead of 5. Adjustable sights, great accuracy. And built to last. Here's some cons. Double action pull feels stiff and can be hard to find in stock. Now number 8, Colt Grizzly. Some guns whisper. This one roars, and it means it. It's the kind of revolver that feels like it was made for real shooters. Chambered at .357 Magnum, but also ready to run .38 Special. It gives you power when you want it and softer recoil when you don't. The 4.25-inch barrel is ported up front, which means less muzzle flip and faster follow-up shots. It's not light, coming in at 41.4 ounces, but that's a good thing. That extra weight soaks up recoil and keeps the gun steady in your hand. You'll feel the quality the second you grip it. The stainless steel finish is polished and tough, and the solid non-fluted cylinder adds even more strength. Up top, there's a bright red front sight that pops fast and a fully adjustable rear sight to help you stay dialed in. The rubber grips with finger grooves lock into your hand like they were made for it. Current price sits around $1,599 up to $1,799 depending on the retailer. Here are some pros. Ported barrel tames recoil. Handles both .357 and .38 Special. Great grip and balance. And rock-solid construction. Here are some cons. It's heavy and only 6 shots. Now number 7, the Taurus Judge T.O.R.O. Ever wish your revolver could do a little bit of everything? This one actually can. It's built to handle 45 Colt and 410 shot shells. So whether you're dealing with threats, pests, or just plinking for fun, it's got you covered. And now it's red dot ready. No lining up tiny iron sights, just point, dot, fire. Fast, simple, and made for real-world use. The 3-inch barrel keeps things compact without cutting down on control. It's 9.5 inches long overall, weighing 37 ounces, and fills the hand with confidence, not bulk. The red fiber optic front sight grabs your eye quick, and the fixed rear notch sets out of the way. With the real upgrade, the top strap is drilled and tapped and comes with a mounting plate for your favorite micro red dot RMS-C footprint. It's got a DA-SA trigger, around 11 pounds in double action and about 7 in single. The rubber grip with finger grooves make recoil way more manageable even when firing those heavier 3-inch shells. MSRP is around $606, but you'll find it retailing closer to $488 to $500 in most dealers. Here are some pros. Shoots 45 Colt and 410 shells. Optics ready with red dot mount included. Great grip and balance, and affordable for what it offers. Here are some cons. 5-shot capacity. Heavy double action pull. Number 6, Ruger Super Wrangler. You ever pick up a rimfire and think, this actually feels like a real gun? That's exactly what this one delivers. It's got the look, the weight, and the power combo that makes it stand out from the crowd. You're getting 2 cylinders, 22 LR and 22 Magnum, so you can go from plinking cans to knocking down varmints without switching guns. That's smart, and it saves money too. The frame's all steel, not some lightweight alloy. It's solid in the hand at 37.7 ounces, and with an 11-inch overall length and 5.5-inch barrel, it balances out smooth. You'll feel the difference the moment you draw or aim. The sights are fully adjustable in the back and serrated up front, giving you better control than most rimfires in this price range. The single-action trigger breaks clean at around 5 pounds, and the Cerakote finish, it's built to take a beating out in the field. At $329, this revolver hits that sweet spot, tough enough for seasoned shooters, simple enough for beginners. Here's some pros. 2 calibers in one box, 22 LR and 22 Magnum. Strong steel build with real-world durability. Adjustable sights, smooth trigger, and great price for the quality. Here are some cons. Single action only, and a bit on the heavier side. Number 5, Taurus 629 Executive. You know those revolvers that make you stop, stare, and say, wait, it shoots what? Yeah. This is one of them. This thing runs 357 Magnum, 38 Special Plus P, and 9mm. All-in-one revolver. It ships with 2 cylinders and even includes moon clips for the 9mm. Swap and shoot, no tools, no hassle. That's the kind of smart design that turns heads at the range and holds its own in a serious carry setup. It's built with a 3-inch ported barrel that eats recoil, keeps your shots flat. Sights, brass bead up front, fully adjustable in the rear, clean, quick, and easy to dial in. And it's no featherweight either. At 35 ounces and just over 8 inches long, it feels solid without being bulky. The finish is polished stainless. The grips are beautiful wood, and the trigger, smooth. 10 pounds double action, 6 pounds single. Every inch of this thing feels tuned and refined. Price tag, around $1,106. And for what it brings to the table, that's fair play. Pros: fires 3 calibers with quick swap cylinders, ported barrel for smooth control, clean trigger, great sights, and classy finish with real-world function. Here's some cons: heavy double action pull, and premier price. Number 4, Lipsey's exclusive S&W 686 and 629. Some revolvers feel good. This one feels right the moment it hits your hand. It's a special edition double-action revolver that brings back everything shooters loved about the old-school classics. No internal lock, A smooth 4-inch barrel and that crisp stainless steel finish that looks sharp and performs even better. Whether you're loading up .357 Magnum or stepping into the .44 Magnum model, this thing was made to shoot, not sit in a safe. It carries 6 rounds, comes with a brass bead front sight and a fully adjustable rear. Target handled. The balance is spot on thanks to the tapered barrel, and the overall weight lands at 39 ounces, enough to soak up recoil, not way down your hip. The Bear Hug Walnut grips by T.O.R.O Gunworks don't just add style, they anchor the revolver in your hand for real control under pressure. These exclusives are tuned with purpose. No gimmicks, no fluff, just straight up shooting performance wrapped in a classic form. Current market price? Around $1,199 and worth every bit if you're after timeless feel and modern precision. Pros? Available in both .357 and .44 Magnum. Smooth trigger and balanced build, no internal lock, clean classic feel, and brass bead and adjustable rear sight. Cons: only 6 rounds and not optic ready. Number 3, the Colt Blued Python. Some guns earn respect. This one demands it the moment you open the case. With its deep blued steel and old school swagger, this is what a serious revolver is supposed to look like. And more importantly, how it should feel. It runs .357 Magnum with authority and still handles .38 Special like a breeze, giving you that perfect mix of punch and comfort at the range. The 6-inch barrel isn't just for show. It brings balance, better control, and a longer sight radius. Up top, you've got a bright red ramp front sight and fully adjustable rear, so dialing in tight groups is a breeze. The full underlug and vent rib give it that signature silhouette, while the checkered walnut grips feel natural and solid in hand. It weighs in at 46 ounces, enough to soak up recoil without slowing you down. The single action trigger breaks clean at around 5.5 pounds, while the double action comes in at 9.4. Every pull feels confident and consistent. Price? Around $1,699, and you're paying for a living legend. Pros: iconic blued finish with classic looks. Handles both .357 and .38 Special. Excellent balance and recoil control. And adjustable sights and smooth trigger. Cons: premium price. Runs a bit heavy for daily carry. Number 2, Chiappa Rhino Matchmaster 60S. You ever shoot a revolver and think, why don't they all feel like this? That's the kind of reaction this one gets. It doesn't just look wild, it performs like nothing else on the line. The barrel sits low, almost in line with your wrist, which means recoil doesn't snap up. It drives straight back. Less muzzle rise, more control, faster shots, and when you're chasing tight times and tighter groups, that makes all the difference. Chambered at .38 Special, it holds 6 rounds and runs smooth in both double and single action. The 6-inch barrel gives you plenty of sight radius, and its top of the fiber optic front and aristocrat adjustable rear. Super clean, super precise. It's built on a lightweight ergo alloy frame coated in a tough gray PVD finish. Weighs around 2.9 pounds and measures 10.5 inches overall. Solid enough to feel planted, light enough to move fast. The micarta grips feel locked in, even during long stages. Current price sits around $3,398 MSRP, though some retailers list it closer to $2,299. Pro: zero flip shooting feel. Built for competition speed and accuracy, in high-end sights and grip setup. Cons: price is high and limited to .38 Special only. Now number 1, the Colt Kodiak. You want stopping power? This one brings it. Loud, proud, and built like a tank. It's chambered in .44 Magnum, but thanks to the factory-reported 4.25-inch barrel, recoil doesn't feel like it wants to break your wrist. The muzzle stays flatter, the follow-up shots come quicker, and the control is real. You can also drop in .44 Special when you want something easier on the hand. It holds 6 rounds in a bold, unfluted cylinder that adds extra weight. Great for soaking up that Magnum punch. The trigger is smooth with a 5-pound pull and single action, and about 12-inch double, and the stainless steel frame paired with Hogue rubber grips gives you a solid no-slip hold every time. Its top of the red ramp front sight and a fully adjustable rear, plus the top straps drilled and tapped if you want to throw an optic on later. Overall length is 9.75 inches, weight 48 ounces, heavy but balanced. Price sits around $1,799, and yeah, it earns it. Pros: ported barrel helps tame .44 Magnum. Built like a tank, shoots like a pro. and compatible with 44 Special. Cons: heavy for all-day carry and premium price tag. Well, that wraps it up. 10 new revolvers that prove the wheel gun isn't going anywhere. Which one would you take to the range tomorrow? Drop it in the comments. We read every single one. This is All About Firearms, and if you like clean reviews, real talk, and no extra fluff, hit that subscribe button. We've got more firepower coming real soon. See you in the next one.